Hey guys, what's going on? This is Christian Martinez, and I know it's been a long time since I've done a video. That's because I've been very busy and with a lot of things, and yeah, I mean, but I'm here now, and today's video I'm gonna do something I haven't done in a long time. Today I'm gonna be reading you a creepypasta. Yeah, I mean, besides me not doing covers, I haven't read a story in a very long time. And who knows, I might do this more often than I normally did back then. And, what else? And I might bring back that same type if you want to hear more stories from me. So today's creepypasta I'm gonna read. My dead girlfriend keeps messaging me on Facebook. So without further ado, let's get on to the story. My girlfriend Emily died on August 7th of 2012. I just received another message, and it was worse than the others. She was involved in a 3-car crash driving home from work when someone ran a red light. She was dead within minutes of the scene. We've been dating for 5 years, and at that point, she wasn't big on the idea of marriage. It felt weird, and said that it gave her that kind of weird vibe. But if she has been, I would have married her within 3 months of our relationship. She was vibrant, the kind of girl that would choose dare every time. She was always happy camping, but her but the, but her total sorry, I can barely read that word. It's a little faded. Oh, but her total feature was the smell. She always smelled like cinnamon. Yeah. That being said, she wasn't perfect. She always said something on the lines of, "If I cook it first, don't just say good things about me. I've never liked that. If you don't pay me, you're doing me a disservice. I've got so many flaws, and that was just another part of me. So this is for M. The music she said she liked playing, and the music she actually liked were 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 very different. Her idea of affection was a side hug. She had really long toes, like a chimpanzee. I know that's I know that's a bit silly, but I don't feel right without you having an idea what she was like. Em had been dead for approaching 13 months when she first messaged me. Hello, who is this? It's really weird receiving messages from Emily's account. Okay, well, in the future, please send me messages from your own account if you want to discuss her page. Hello, Susan, you're on Emily's account. This is when it began. I left Emily's Facebook account activated so I could send her the occasional message post on her wall. Go through her pictures. It felt too too final and too un-Emily to memorialize it. I share access with her mother, Susan, meaning her mother has her login password and has spent a total of 3 minutes on the account, or total on a computer. After a little confusion, I thought it was her. Hello. And now, keep in mind, in this story, some of the messages do break. So, yeah. Hello. Let's set up this Saturday. Who the heck is this? The wheels on the bus? Please, tell me who you are. I have received confirmation from Susan that she had been on Emily's profile since the week of her death. Em knew a lot of people, so I thought it was just one of her tech-savvy friends messing with me in the worst possible way. Around February, Emily started tagging herself in my photos. I would get notifications for them. They normally be removed by the time I got to the picture. The first time, I actually caught one. It felt like someone had punched me in the gut. She would tag herself in spaces where it was plausible for her to be. Or where'd she hang out. I got screenshots of two. April and June, these are the only ones I've been able to catch. So they're a little out of the timeline I'm trying to write out. Around this time, I began to lose sleep. I was still angry to sleep. She would tag herself in random photos every couple of weeks. The friends who noticed it thought it was some messed up bug. I found out recently that there have been friends who have noticed excuse me, who have noticed and didn't say anything about it. Some of them even removed me from their Facebook's friends list. At this point, you may be wondering, why didn't you just kill your Facebook profile? I almost wish I did. I did for a little while, on days where I can't get out of there. It's nice to have friends to chat with. It's nice visiting Emma's page when the little green dot isn't next to her name. I was socially reclusive of when M was alive. Her death turned me into something pretty close to a hermit, and Facebook and MMOs are my only real social outlets. Why are you doing this? Why do you keep tagging her? I sent what I assumed was M's hacker a message. On March 25th, I got an answer. Hello. 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 This is actually devastating. I don't know why you enjoy doing this. OMG, cinnamon scented candles. Go to hell. Why are you doing this? It wasn't until a few months later I was going through these chats and I discovered that she was recycling my own words as well. My response seemed kind of lackluster here. I was intentionally providing her or him with emotional bait. This is actually devastating to keep them interested in their game. I was working off the assumption that the kind of person who would do this is the kind of person that thrives it off of the stress of others. I was posting tech forums trying to find a way and find this person contacting Facebook. I need to keep them around to gather evidence. I didn't even change the password and security details several times. I received this on April. Why are you doing this? We should make our own jam. JFC, Samantha. Nah, different. No chance of passing. No chance of passing. How many? Garage side door? Side. I. No chance of passing. April 29th, 2014. Baked beans on toast? I don't know. I just said, yo, ask Nathan. Nathan? 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 I don't know what's happening. I don't know why you're still doing this. Please stop. Please stop. I don't know what's happening. I hadn't discovered any leads. Facebook has told me the location her page had been accessed from, but since her death, they're all places I can't account. My house, my work, her mom's house. My response here wasn't bait. Yo, ask Nathan was an inside joke that's too lame, worth explaining. But seeing her say it again was absolutely freaking crippling. My reaction in real life was much less prettier. Her last few messages have started to scare me, but I wouldn't admit it until this point. On May 8, 2014, I don't even have words for this. I 12:15. My jumper is in the dryer and it's really cold out. Really cold out. Cold. Nathan, please stop. Cold. And now this is where the freezing part, where she says freezing, it sounds a little distorted and creepy. Freezing. I don't know what's happening. Freezing was the first memorable word she said. This has given me nightmares that just won't end. I keep dreaming that she's in an ice cold car, frozen, blue and gray. I'm standing outside the car door in the warmth, screaming for her to come out. She doesn't even realize I'm there. Sometimes her legs are outside with me. I'm really drunk. I miss you. For hers on this account, I don't give a damn anymore. I keep coming home from work and expected to see you at the computer. Shouldn't I be used to that by now? Just let me walk. I wasn't really drunk. I wasn't an affectionate girl. And it always embarrassed her to exchange I love yous, cuddles, talk about how much we meant to each other. She was more comfortable with it when I was drunk. I pretended to be drunk a lot. Her reply was prompt to finally memorialize her page. Thinking it might put an end to this, it might seem probleming to her previous message. It's from an old conversation when I was trying to convince her to let me drive home from a friend's house. In the collision, the dashboard crushed her. She was severed in a diagonal line from her right hip to midway down her left thigh. One of her legs was found tucked under the back seat. Grace ate somewhere. Hey, you on your way home? Emily. When you see this, please ring me. Straight away. I'm starting to panic. I feel sick to my stomach. Please ring me. Emily, answer your phone. Going back in time, these are the messages I sent her the day she died. She was usually home by 4:30. This alongside the couple of voicemails and the last time I talked to her under the assumption that she was still alive. You'll see why I'm showing you these soon. July 1st, 2014. I got these messages yesterday. Hey, you on your way home? Emily, when you see this, please ring me. Straight away. Please stop. I'm starting to panic. Please stop. Cold. Emily. Emily, answer your phone. I don't know what's happening. Cold. Freezing. I memorialized her page a few days after the message was about walking. Until today, she'd been quiet. She hadn't even been tagging herself in my photos. I don't know what to do anymore. Do I kill her profile? What if it is her? I feel like I want to puke. I don't even know what's happening. I just got a notification. I heard the alert sound. I'm too afraid to swap the windows and check it. I checked the alert. I heard as it was complying all this together. This was the message. Freezing. That's my door. That's my front door. And that is my computer. I got the message 3 hours, but didn't want to check it till now. I'm legitimately scared. I have no idea who took this photo. On my tablet. I'm on my tablet in my garage. Zen for now. I'm going to drive at a friend's house. I forgot to open the garage door. In my panic. So building up to the nerve to get out to do that now. The end. And that was my dead girlfriend keeps messaging me on Facebook. So yeah, big twist, big cliffhanger as well. And I hope you like it. I doubt if you did. But if you did, but if you did, that's good. And that's about it. So with that, I'll see you next time. So don't forget to like these videos. Don't forget to like, leave comments, subscribe, and light it up blue. Bye.